Welcome to the Finishline Series. I am Coach Kim, your Kingdom Financial Coach. I empower single moms through speaking, books, and coaching by bringing freedom to their finances in order to relieve them from financial distress. In this series, the finish line 13.1 is actually a challenge. Yes, I challenge you. And this challenge requires commitment, focus, discipline, and sacrifice. Just like a physical half marathon, this would be your financial challenge 13.1. In this series, you will be looking at the end result, which might get you a little closer to financial freedom. Let me tell you, this is not a quick fix. It's 13.1 miles in a sense, but I want you to reach your finish line. And reaching your finish line, those that have ever did any running, really, you need to have a steady pace to be able to make it to the end. So 1 mile at a time, we're going to take for the next 13 weeks while we are on this journey here. So let's begin. First, we need to take some time and be honest with yourself and take stock of your finances. That might be digging some papers, putting them together, laying out those one bills you haven't opened up yet. You just like keep stacking them. Time to take the mask off. It's time to dive in. No more hiding purchases or credit card bills. It's time to for you to face your financial situation head on. This challenge, this is a challenge so you can gain freedom and recover what has been lost. And when we think about becoming financially free, you would think, why? Why should I? And I'm going to say, why not? So, as we are talking about mile one here, why? Why become free? Becoming financially free is a great goal, of course, for you to strive for because it could open up a world of possibilities for you. Not only will it give you more financial security, however, it will also give you more freedom to pursue your passions and travel and spend more time with families and friends. Financial freedom also allows you to make decisions without worrying about financial repercussions. You have more control of your life and you have the ability to make choices that will allow you to live the life you want to live. I'm going to take a moment here and share my story. Why did I even think about becoming financially free? Well, first, I would say I tried it one time and I didn't have a why. That's why I know it works. You got to have a why. I didn't have a why and I fell back into the same trap again. However, the second time around, no, not the song, but the second time around, financially speaking, I had a why. I wanted to pay my house off. I wanted to be able to pass something down to my kids. And that was the reality of it. I didn't want to pass them. One day I'm not going to be here. I didn't want to pass down debt to them. I want to at least be able, if I didn't have anything else, be able to pass the house down to them. That was my thinking at that time. Then, so I began to pursue what does that look like? And I actually had put a chart on my closet door. I took a piece of paper, I folded it up into sections, and I took a crayon. Well, this is how much I have to throw towards the mortgage every month so I can get to my goal. And my goal, I had a certain goal before I turned a certain age, and to see that every day and to pursue it, and at times to say no. I had to say yes. A lot of people, you want to go out? No. That was my answer. But guess what? I can go where I want to go now. But at that time, I had to make some sacrifices. I had to cut back on some things to make it work. So now I can be free. And think about why you even want to become free. Yes, that was my reason at that time. I want to, and it's still the same, that I want to be able to pass on, wealth to my children and their children. And, that we'll be doing a generational thing here. Being financially free reduces stress. Okay. Stress and anxiety. I'm not thinking, oh, well, is this credit card, or I'm going to get this bill in and I can't pay it. I don't have to think like that anymore because I've made different choices. And there was one time the credit cards was racked up. Guess what? I couldn't pay them. I couldn't put anything else on them because they were just way over in the fees and all of that kind of stuff. However, why become financially free? To reduce stress and anxiety and let those worries go away. For some people, it gives them flexibility. And what I mean by that, perhaps they don't like their job, but they feel like they're hostage at their job because perhaps their job is paying a decent wage and they got to pay the bills. Now they have freedom that maybe they can do something they love instead of something they just like. Relationships. You can have potentially, okay, have better relationships. You and your spouse, when it comes to that money thing, you're not bumping heads. You can come on one page and do it together. And you can improve your quality of life. And what do I mean by that? I mean that perhaps you want to live in a nicer home, or perhaps you want to think about this. How about you want to get your kid a car and they're getting ready to turn 16 years old because you're tired of driving them around, and you want to say, you know what, I'll give you my old car because I'm getting ready to buy a new car and I pay cash. Come on now. Think about that. Or maybe there's some hobbies that you like golf. Think about that, or something else that you really like to do and you cannot do it right now because that extra money is going to your car note, your credit cards, or whatever. It happens. And then another reason you're why, to be a giver. Not that you not cannot give when you have a little, but much more can you give when you have more. Just think about that. And giving is rewarding, is fulfilling. That's one of the impacts that you will leave on yourself and actually on others that are watching you when you stop and think, why do I want to come financially free? So those are just a few steps. This is just the beginning of this series, this journey, this race. But in short, becoming financially free can change your life, can change your life experience, can open up doors for you, doors of possibilities. You can live the life that you want to live instead of somebody dictating to you. Now you have the power. Will it require hard work? Yes. Will it require some sacrifice? It will. However, the long term benefits are worth all the efforts. So I just want to thank you for joining us this evening. If you like what you're hearing, please share this out, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will be back here next week on Mile 2.